BIMI, or Brand Indicators for Message Identification, is a new email standard that allows businesses to display their brand logo in recipient inboxes. By setting up BIMI, you can enhance your brand recognition and build trust with your email recipients. In this section, we'll cover the steps to configure BIMI for your organization's email communications. Verifying SPF, DKIM, and DMARC are properly configured is crucial for BIMI to work effectively. These authentication protocols help ensure your emails are coming from a legitimate source. Creating an SVG of your company logo is the next step. This vector-based image will be displayed alongside your emails once BIMI is implemented. Next, you'll need to obtain a verified mark certificate, and the corresponding PEM file is required to authenticate your logo and prove ownership. Once you have the VMNC and PEM file, you need to upload them to the appropriate platform or service provider. The final step is adding a BIMI text record to your domain's DNS settings. This record points to the location of your logo and enables BIMI functionality. The first step to implementing BIMI is verifying your SPF, DKIM, and DMARC are configured and authenticated. Please go back 3 modules to begin the DNS authentication process if you've not done this already. If you have already done this, ensure they are correctly configured and authenticated for all third-party services you use to send email through your domain before proceeding. The next step is creating a BIMI compliant logo. It must be in a square format and use the SVG format following the SVG Tiny Portable and Secure profile. It cannot include script tags or external links. It should focus on the legally registered logo type and avoid secondary watermarks or other unregistered marks. Google also has specific requirements for BIMI in Gmail. The logo must have minimum dimensions of 96 by 96 pixels, using absolute pixels rather than relative dimensions. The logo should be centered in a square frame with a solid color background with no transparency. The file size should be kept under 32 kilobytes, and the description element should be included for accessibility. Obtaining a verified mark certificate and PIM file is an important step in verifying your logo and branding. To get a VMC, you'll need to request a certificate from an approved provider like DigiCert or Entrust. You'll submit your logo in SVG format as part of the application process. Once approved, you'll receive a PIM file containing your logo and certificate. The PIM file also needs to include additional security certificates from your provider, your main certificate, any middle certificates, and the root certificate. Having this complete PIM file ensures your logo and branding are properly verified and secured for use in BIMI. Next, you will want to upload the PIM file, including any appended files, to your domain's public web server. Copy the URL for the PIM file, as you'll need to include this in your BIMI text record next. Below is an example of what a PIM file URL might look like. Make sure to have this URL ready, as you'll need it for the next step in the process. To add a BIMI text record, we first need to create the record itself. If using a PIM file for your logo, the text record will look like the first option below. If using an SVG file, the text record will look like the second option below. Next, you'll need to sign into your domain host, typically where you purchase your domain name. Go to the page to update the DNS for your domain and add a new record. Set the record type to text. For the host, enter default._bimi.your domain. For the value, enter the BIMI text record you created earlier.